Alright everybody, I have just completed a graph that explains all the DVDs that I have with offering logos at the end. Now, let's look at the graph. As you can see in this graph, there are 5 different squares in different colors that tell us about different companies, about the DVDs from different companies that I have with offering logos at the end. The one that is in the brightest shade of blue talks about Universal DVDs that I have offering logos. The square that is in a slightly darker shade of blue talks about 20th Century Fox DVDs that I have with offering logos. The square that is a little bit more darker shade of in blue talks about MGM DVDs that I have with offering logos. The fourth square that is even more darker in shade of blue talks about Artisan Entertainment and Lionsgate DVDs that I have with offering logos. And the last square that is bluish purple talks about Warner Brothers DVDs that I have with offering logos. So, the first offering logo on the list, on the graph, is of course the 1997 Digital Video Compression Center logo, which is the still version that has the website URL, where at the top it says DVD Production Services by DVCC, and at the bottom says Digital Video Compression Center. And then it says DVCC.com below it. I have 3 Universal DVDs with the 1997 Digital Video Compression Center logo, and I also have one 20th Century Fox DVD with the 1997 Digital Video Compression Center logo as well. But we'll look at the 3 Universal DVDs that I have with the Digital Video Compression Center logo from 1997 first. So the 3 Universal DVDs that I have, the 1997 Digital Video Compression Center logo that says DVCC.com below it, are the 1998 DVD of Kindergarten Cop, which is rated PG-13 and 1 hour and 51 minutes. But the disc for Kindergarten Cop is a 2007 reprint, but it opens like the original 1998 DVD because I checked it. The 1999 DVD of Major Payne, which incorrectly says 1998 on the back cover, but it does correctly say 1999 on the disc. And that film is rated PG-13 as well, and it is 1 hour and 38 minutes. And, of course, the 2000 DVD of Jaws, the Anniversary Collector's Edition, which is rated PG in 2 hours and 5 minutes. And out of the 3 Universal DVDs that I have with the 1997 Digital Video Compression Center logo at the end, one of them has the Macrovision logo following it, and it is this DVD of Jaws that has the Macrovision logo following the Digital Video Compression Center logo, whereas the DVDs of Kindergarten Cop and Major Payne do not have the Macrovision logo after the Digital Video Compression Center logo at the end, because the Macrovision logo wasn't used on Universal DVDs until 2000, and since this DVD is from 2000, this DVD of Jaws does have the Macrovision logo following the Digital Video Compression Center logo. The other two DVDs that I have from Universal that have it, the Kindergarten Cop and Major Pain DVDs, do not have the Macrovision logo afterwards. And, of course, the only 20th Century Fox DVD that I have with the 1997 Digital Video Compression Center logo that says dvcc.com below it is, of course, the 1998 DVD of Porky's, which is rated R. Alright, next up on the list is, of course, the 2001 Digital Video Compression Center logo, which is the fully animated version. And I only have one DVD with the 2001 Digital Video Compression Center logo, where the 2001 Digital Video Compression Center logo, it has the letters DVCC being carved out by a laser. I have only one DVD with the 2001 Digital Video Compression Center logo, and it is from Universal. There are some 20th Century Fox, MGM, and even some Artisan Entertainment releases that use the 2001 Digital Video Compression Center logo at the end, but I don't have those. I have only one DVD from Universal that uses it. And the only DVD that I have from Universal that has the 2001 Digital Video Compression Center logo at the end, that, of course, is the 2001 DVD of How the Grinch, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the 2000 live-action remake released on DVD in 2001, which is rated PG for some crude humor and 1 hour and 45 minutes. Next up on the list is the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, which is the fully animated version, which the fully animated version has a red globe zooming out, and then the globe later becomes the deluxe circle as it becomes solid, and the word digital flies across the screen, and then, of course, the word studios flashes in letter by letter, and there's white text that says design, compression, and offering, and production services, all in a white text. And then afterwards, the deluxe circle flashes, and then a byline appears at the bottom of the screen that says, a division of Deluxe Global Media Services, LLC. I have 9 DVDs that use the fully animated version of the 9. I have 10 technically, but I have 9 Universal DVDs with the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated, and one 20th Century Fox DVD with it too. Now, the Universal DVDs that I have with the fully animated version of the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, I have 9 of them. These include the 2002 2-disc Collector's Edition DVD of E.T. the Extraterrestrial, which this is the first DVD to use the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated, believe it or not. And it is rated PG for language and mild thematic elements, and 2 hours and 1 minute. That's one DVD with the Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo from Universal, that is. Aside from E.T. the Extraterrestrial, which used the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, I have more Universal DVDs. I have 8 more Universal DVDs with the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo as well. And one of them is, of course, the 2004 DVD of the Problem Child Tantrum Pack with John Ritter. Which also uses the fully animated version of the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo at the end of both films on just one disc. And Problem Child's rated PG, and Problem Child 2 is rated PG-13. Problem Child is 1 hour and 21 minutes, and Problem Child 2 is 1 hour and 31 minutes. So the second film is 10 minutes longer. So this DVD of the Problem Child Tantrum Pack also uses the fully animated version of the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo. The 2004 DVD release of The Cat in the Hat, that also uses the 2002 fully animated Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo at the end. And is rated PG for mild crude humor and some double entendres in 1 hour and 22 minutes. The disc itself is a 2010 reprint, but it still uses the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo like the original 2004 DVDs, because I checked it before. It does play like the original 2004 DVD, because this DVD still uses the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated at the end. The 2004 DVD of Meet the Parents Bonus Edition, that also uses the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated at the end, and is rated PG-13 for sexual content, drug references, and language in 1 hour and 48 minutes. The 2004 DVD of Two Brothers, that DVD of Two Brothers also uses the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated version at the end, and is rated PG for mild violence and 1 hour and 45 minutes. The 2005 DVD of The Land Before Time, Invasion of the Tiny Sauruses. Yes, it does say 2005 correctly on the back cover and on the disc, and does have the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated at the end, as this DVD was released in January 11th, 2005. Just 2 weeks before the newer Deluxe Digital Studios logo with the grid appeared on Universal DVDs beginning on January 25th, 2005. But this one's released on January 11th, so this uses the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated at the end. The film itself is rated G, and 1 hour and 21 minutes. The 2005 DVD of Friday Night Lights, released on January 18th, 2005. That also has the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, fully animated at the end. And this is one of the last Universal DVDs with the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, fully animated at the end. And one of the two that I have with the FBI anti-piracy warning at the beginning, while still using the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo at the end. It incorrectly says 2004 on the back cover and on the disc, even though it was released on DVD on January 18th, 2005. Rated PG-13 for thematic issues, sexual content, language, some teen drinking, and rough sports action, and 1 hour and 58 minutes. The 2005 widescreen edition reprint of the 2004 DVD of Billy Madison, which uses the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, fully animated, from the original 2004 full screen edition DVD release intact, even though this is a 2005 widescreen edition reprint. And the film is rated PG-13 for language and crude humor, and 1 hour and 30 minutes. Disc. And of course, the 2016 reprint of Back to the Future, which uses the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, fully animated at the end, because it was originally released on DVD back in 2002 on the Back to the Future Complete Trilogy set, and then it got a single disc DVD reprint in 2009, and then it got a second reprint in 2016. And that's why it has the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated at the end. And it is rated PG and 1 hour and 56 minutes. The 2009 disc is inside, but it does have the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated at the end, and the Macrovision logo, since Universal DVDs have the Macrovision logo coming up after the Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo. And then, of course, the only 20th Century Fox DVD that I have, the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated at the end, is a 2010 reprint of the 2004 DVD release of I, Robot with Will Smith, which is rated PG-13 for intense, stylized action and some brief partial nudity. The Universal DVDs with the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated has it in full screen. But the 20th Century Fox DVDs, like this one, have the fully animated Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo in widescreen, which is pretty cool. Alright. Next up on the list is, of course, the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, which this time is the still version without the production services text in white. Which I only have 3 Universal DVDs with the still version of the Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo without the white text reading production services. And all 3 of those Universal DVDs that I have with it are released in 2003. And these 3 DVDs that I have, the still version, released in 2003, they are the 2003 DVD of National Lampoon's Animal House, Double Secret Probation Edition, which is rated R and 1 hour and 49 minutes. And this uses the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, which is the still version without the white text reading production services in widescreen on this DVD. The 2003 DVD of Monty Python's The Meaning of Life, 2-disc special edition, which is also rated R. And of course, this DVD of Monty Python's The Meaning of Life also uses the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, still version without the text reading production services, which is also in widescreen on this DVD, just like with National Lampoon's Animal House. And the last Universal DVD that I have with the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo still version without the white text reading production services is, of course, the 2003 DVD of the Lorax, the animated televised classic version, which is not rated, and it is 52 minutes. And this DVD of the Lorax animated televised classic. This DVD of the classic version of the Lorax uses the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, which is the still version without the white text reading production services, except this time it is in a full frame aspect ratio instead of a widescreen aspect ratio. But the still version still has the byline rating and Division of Deluxe Global Media Services LLC at the bottom. All right. Next up on the list is the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios Grid logo, which is the early version with a Division of Deluxe Laboratories byline in white. So, the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios Grid logo has a grid and a scrolling binary code reading 1 and 0, and then a square comes in and zooms to the screen, and then The square flashes, the deluxe circle zooms out, and the words Digital Studios zoom out as well. And then at the top it reads Design, Compression, Offering, and Production Services, all on a red background. And the early version has the byline reading A Division of Deluxe Laboratories right when the deluxe circle zooms out. I have 4 Universal DVDs with the early version of the Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo from 2005 with the byline reading of the Division of Deluxe Laboratories. And these 4 Universal DVDs that I have with the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo with the byline reading A Division of Deluxe Laboratories, they're all 2005 DVD releases from Universal. And they include the 2005 DVD of October Sky Special Edition, which is rated PG for language, brief teen sensuality, and alcohol use, and some thematic elements, and 1 hour and 48 minutes. And this DVD of October Sky is the very first DVD to use the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo, which does have the byline reading A Division of Deluxe Laboratories at the bottom of the screen on this DVD, as it was released on January 25th, 2005. Balto 3 Wings of Change, released on February 1st, 2005, which was also the same day Universal released the DVDs of Ray and Vanity Fair, respectively, with which Ray had the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo with the byline reading A Division of Deluxe Laboratories at the bottom of the screen, while Vanity Fair had the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios globe logo fully animated version make a surprise appearance. This DVD of Balto 3, Wings of Change, that was also released on the same day, contains the same Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo as the DVD of Ray. In other words, this DVD of Balto 3, Wings of Change uses the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo, which is the early version with the byline reading A Division of Deluxe Laboratories at the bottom of the screen. And the film is rated G and 1 hour and 19 minutes. The 2005 DVD of Half Baked, Fully Baked Edition, released on February 15th, 2005. That DVD also uses the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo with the byline reading A Division of Deluxe Laboratories at the bottom of the screen, before the Macrovision logo, of course. Rated R for pervasive drug content, language, nudity, and sexual material. 1 hour and 23 minutes. And the disc. And last but not least, the last DVD that I have, the early version of the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo, is the sequel to Meet the Parents, released on April 19th, 2005, which is rated PG-13 for crude and sexual humor, language, and a brief drug reference, and 1 hour and 56 minutes. And here's the disc for the sequel to Here's the disc for the sequel to Meet the Parents. And those were all the 4 Universal DVDs that I have with the early version of the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo with the byline reading a Division of Deluxe Laboratories. All right. Now what is next on the list is the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo, which is the later version without the byline. And I only have 2 Universal DVDs with the later version of the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo without the byline, and 1 20th Century Fox DVD that uses the later version of the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo as well. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to tell you this. Some MGM DVDs use the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo, fully animated at the end, like the DVD of Rain Man that I saw a DVD copy of at my grandparents' house, and that MGM DVD of Rain Man used the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated at the end. And even some Artisan Entertainment releases and Lionsgate releases used the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated at the end. I don't have any of those, but I do know that there are some Artisan Entertainment and Lionsgate releases that use the 2002 Deluxe Digital Studios Globe logo fully animated at the end. And, yeah. Alright, next up, we go into the only 2 DVDs from Universal with the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo, later version without the byline. One of them is a 2005 DVD, and the other one's a 2006 DVD. Let's look at the 2005 release from Universal that uses the later version of the Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo first. And that, of course, is Cinderella Man, released on December 6, 2005, which is rated PG-13 for intense boxing violence and some language, and 2 hours and 25 minutes. And this DVD uses the later version of the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo without the byline at all. Here's the disc. It is double-sided. And the only other Universal DVD that I have, the later version of the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo without the byline, is of course the 2006 DVD of First Descent, released on February 7th of 2006, which is rated PG-13 for brief, strong language and a momentary drug reference, and 1 hour and 51 minutes. And here's the disc for First Descent. And the only 20th Century Fox DVD that I have with the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios grid logo is, of course, the 2006 DVD of Young Frankenstein, which is rated PG. Just like with the Globe logo, the Universal DVDs with the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios Grid logo is in full screen, even with the byline with the Division of Deluxe Laboratories. It is still in full screen for Universal DVDs, both with and without the byline. But this DVD of Young Frankenstein uses a widescreen version of the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios Grid logo without the byline, which is pretty cool to see. And there are some MGM DVDs with the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios Grid logo at the end as well. Some DVDs of from MGM that use the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios Grid logo are The Ballad of Jack and Rose, and believe it or not, the DVD of Beauty Shop is another DVD from MGM that uses the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios Grid logo. And there are even some Lionsgate home entertainment DVD releases with the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios Grid logo, including the special edition of Saw. And surprisingly enough, the Lionsgate DVD release of Arthur's Missing Pal from 2006 surprisingly uses the early version of the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios Grid logo, with the byline reading a Division of Deluxe Laboratories at the bottom of the screen, despite being released on DVD in 2006, which is usually shown on Universal DVDs from 2005. But it makes a surprise appearance in the Lionsgate release of Arthur's Missing Pal, released in 2006. Alright, next up on the list is the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios Sketch logo. I have 5 Universal DVDs with the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios Sketch logo, and I have one 20th Century Fox DVD with the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios Sketch logo as well. And 2 Universal DVDs with the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios Sketch logo, also have the Macrovision logo at the end, while the other 3 do not. And the 2 DVDs that I have with the Macrovision logo coming up after the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios Sketch logo, both of them are released on DVD in 2006. This is Curious George, the full screen edition DVD of Curious George. That's one of the DVDs from Universal that I have with the Macrovision logo coming up after the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios Sketch logo, and the only DVD that I have with the Deluxe Digital Studios Sketch logo from 2006 in full screen. The other DVDs from Universal and that 20th Century Fox DVD that has it too. The rest of the releases with the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios Sketch logo that I have it in widescreen. This is the only DVD. This DVD of Curious George is the only DVD that I have that has the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios Sketch logo in full screen. This film is rated G and 1 hour and 28 minutes, and my copy does have the original artwork on the disc intact, with Curious George holding a bunch of balloons. Some copies just have a clear, boring disc, like my good friend Soundcheck's copy. My copy has the original artwork intact, which is pretty cool to see on the disc. And yes, both copies of the DVD of Curious George, with one of them using the artwork, and the other one just being a clear, boring disc, both of which use the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios Sketch logo at the end, and then has the Macrovision logo following it. And then have the Macrovision logo following it, I should say. The other Universal DVD that I have that has a combination of the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios sketch logo and the Macrovision logo is, of course, the 2006 DVD of You, Me, and Dupree, which is rated PG-13 for sexual content, some brief nudity, crude humor, language, and a drug reference, and 1 hour and 50 minutes. This DVD of You, Me, and Dupree just has a clear, boring disc. And this has the widescreen version of the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios sketch logo, being followed by the Macrovision logo at the end. Now, the rest of the releases, they were released later, so they do not have the Macrovision logo at all. After the Deluxe Digital Studios logo on these next free releases that I'm showing, they go straight to the DVD menu. Alright, the 2008 DVD of The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. Since this is a 2008 DVD, we all know that it just has the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios sketch logo at the end, and then it goes right to the DVD menu and does not have the Macrovision logo. Because they stopped using the Macrovision logo on Universal DVDs beginning in April 2007. And this DVD was released in October 2008, which was a year and a half after they stopped using it. It is rated G in 1 hour and 26 minutes. The disc for The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything just has a clear, boring disc, just like with You, Me, and Dupree. Next up is the 2009 DVD of The Tale of Despero. That one also uses the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios sketch logo at the end without the Macrovision logo following it. And the film itself is rated G in 1 hour and 34 minutes. Here's the disc for The Tale of Despero. And the last Universal DVD that I have, the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios sketch logo at the end, is of course the 2012 DVD of The Lorax, which is rated PG for brief, mild language and 1 hour and 27 minutes. The disc for The Lorax just has the clear, boring disc. And the only 20th Century Fox DVD that I have, the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios sketch logo at the end, is the 2008 DVD of Horton Hears a Who, with Jim Carrey and Steve Carell. Which is rated G. The disc for Horton Hears a Who is double-sided. Alright. Next up on the list is the 2002 Panasonic Disc Manufacturing Corporation logo, which I only have one 20th Century Fox DVD with the Panasonic Disc Manufacturing Corporation logo at the end, and that is the 2004 DVD of Garfield the Movie, which is, of course, rated PG for brief, mild language. There are also a couple of Lionsgate releases that used the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios sketch logo, like the DVD of The Last Unicorn from 2007. And there was also an MGM DVD that uses the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios sketch logo, like I think it was the 2009 DVD of Igor that used it. Yeah, it was. And this DVD, Garfield the Movie, had the Panasonic Disc Manufacturing Corporation logo at the end. Next up on the list is, of course, the 1998 Laser Pacific Media Corporation logo, which I only have one Warner Brothers DVD with the 1998 Panasonic disc with the 1998 Laser Pacific Media Corporation logo. And that, of course, is the 2000 DVD of Stay Tuned. This is the only Warner Brothers DVD that I have with an offering logo at the end. And it is rated PG and 89 minutes. And at the beginning, it's got the Warner Home Video logo from 1996 in widescreen with the regular strings theme. And at the end, it has the 1998 Laser Pacific Media Corporation logo at the end. Alright. Next up, I have two MGM DVDs. Next up on the list is the 2003 Laser Pacific Media Corporation logo at the end. And if you wanted to know what the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios sketch logo was, it basically, the Deluxe Digital Studios text sketches itself and then it paints itself, and then the Deluxe circle became CGI, and the background becomes a bright silver, and then it turns into a blue background with metal silver walls surrounding it. And then the shadow pans from left to right. That's what the 2006 Deluxe Digital Studios logo is. Alright. Next up on the list is the 2003 Laser Pacific Media Corporation logo, which I have two MGM DVDs with that logo. both of which being released in 2003. One of them is Dances with Wolves, which is rated PG-13 and 3 hours and 56 minutes. And the only other MGM DVD that I have of the 2003 Laser Pacific Media Corporation logo at the end is the 2003 DVD of West Side Story, which is 2 hours and 32 minutes and not rated. Next up on the list is the 2001 Speed DVD logo, which I have two Artisan Entertainment releases with the 2001 Speed DVD logo at the end. And both of them are actually Clifford the Big Red Dog DVD releases from Artisan. This is one of them, Clifford Saves the Day and Clifford's Fluffiest Friend Cleo, 2001 DVD release. It contains Stormy Weather, Islander of the Year, Circus Stars, Clifford on Parade, Fluffed Up Cleo, Cleo's Fair Share, Friends Morning, Noon, Night, and Two's Company. Released by Artisan and Family Home Entertainment for Kids. 90 minutes especially. 90 minutes, obviously. Disc. This uses the Speed DVD logo from 2001 at the end. The other Clifford DVD from Artisan that I have with the Speed DVD logo is, of course, Happy Birthday, Clifford from 2002. And it's got the episodes The Best Party Ever, Clifford's Big Surprise, Potluck Party Pooper, and It's My Party, along with T-Bone, Dog About Town, Clifford's Big Heart, Mimi's Back in Town, and The Best Gift. And the disc. Next up on the list is, of course, the String Creative Services logo, which I have two Artisan Entertainment releases, both of which are also DVD releases of Clifford the Big Red Dog. Just like with the DVDs I have the Speed DVD logo, the DVDs I have the String Creative Services logo are Clifford the Big Red Dog DVD releases as well. Both of which being released in 2003 for the DVDs with the String Creative Services logo. Here's one of them, with the Stream Creative Services logo at the end, and that is King Clifford and Be My Big Red Valentine, released in 2003 on DVD. It's got Clifford the Pirate King, Princess Cleo, King Mac, Flood of Imagination, Cleo's Valentine Surprise, Big Hearted T-Bone, Wedding Bell Blues, and Special T-Bone. And the disc. And the other DVD that I have the Stream Creative Services logo at the end is, of course, Look Out Clifford and Big Fun in the Sun, also released on DVD in 2003. And it's got Clifford's Charm School, Best Paw Forward, Clifford's Hiccups, and Itchy Patch, Camping It Up, Hooray for Cleo, Home is Where the Fun Is, and Lights Out. Ugh, the awful Lights Out episode. The disc. And last on the list is the 2009 Cloud 19 logo, which I only have one Lionsgate release with the Cloud 19 logo, and it is a Clifford the Big Red Dog DVD release, and it's called Best Buddies, released on DVD in 2012. It's got A Fairy Tale, Cleo Comes to Town, Promises, Promises, Jetta's Sneak Peek, Ears Have It, and Saturday Morning. $66 and the disc. All right, everybody. We already talked about the offering logos on the graph, and talked about the DVDs that I had with them. And I hope you enjoyed it. And